So today we are down at Wesley, which is home of Morleyville. We've played here a couple of times. Today we've got United Minds versus United Minds. It's a bit of a showcase for United Minds in general, because we've got so many players now that are in part of the team that we're actually able to field two whole sides, which I think are going to swap at half time, aren't they?
Yeah,
full 11.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, we've tried to do basically 22 players in each team, so try and give everyone as many minutes as possible.
Yeah, because there's so many people now, isn't there? It's hard to get everyone out in each game, isn't it?
We're literally touching like 90 plus players in the WhatsApp group now, so yeah, even some lads have had to miss out or drop out because they've played other games and stuff like that. So it's all about just trying to get the new lads involved tonight. Yeah.
What do you think the football club actually helps with men? Like, how do you think the football club is making a difference for like a lot of the blokes?
I think because football's so relatable as a sport in general, it's obviously the most popular sport. I think me myself as well, I've had it throughout the years. Just when you get out and play football, you just sort of forget about everything. So I think a lot of the lads relate to that, I think, and then just coming together as a group. You know, if you're suffering and you're playing with your mates and you're suffering alone, it's a bit different. But you know, all these lads are suffering in their own ways, but they're doing it as a group, and they get to play football as well. So,
what's it like for you playing out there as part of that team? How does it make you feel when you're playing?
Yeah, I love it. The first game we did, like back in 2021. Was it in February time, wasn't it? I was going through a bit of a tough time, and then obviously we had our little boy. My sort of problems come from that, and yeah, I was like buzzing for like 2 or 3 days after, to be honest. Just releasing the story and then getting to do that with a group of lads that I've shared my story with. It was brilliant, and I sort of feel now, because I've been involved in the group since the start.
You're part of the management now, aren't you?
Yeah. So I just want to sort of pass that on to these boys now, and hence why I want to do a bit of managing tonight, to give them new boys that opportunity to feel that buzz and help everyone.
Where's your dedication and like passion for like mental health come from? Is it like the team? Is it being part of a team, or is it like from your own?
Even just outside of mental health, I always try and help anyone. If anyone says, "Oh, can you do this?" or does anyone know? I'm always that person that will try and try and help anyone out. So I think the amount of effort that you, Pete, Cal, everyone at the beginning, like what you put into it, you know, it helped me massively. I just want to give back, to be honest, and you know, I get great satisfaction out of some of the lads just reaching out and saying, look, really needed that tonight, and just seeing people change. You know, like George Carnell, for instance, like he was in the first group. He's a totally different person now.
Oh, he's like completely changed, isn't he? I honestly think like we've had a big impact on that. I think just being part of the group. I think He's obviously part of the management now as well, but I think that's given him his sense of direction as well. And obviously he wants to share the passion he's got, and obviously he's been through his own journey as well, so he brings a lot to it. I think now. What about like the team in terms of the team? Like how big do you want to take the team? Like, how is there like a total? I know we've got some big we want some big teams. We want some big teams to come forward and play, don't we? Like, we want to be able to get in these games.
You can never say no to anyone wanting to get involved in the group. You know, if anyone's suffering and they want a game of football to release, they're more than welcome to get involved. You know, it would just have to come. We might have to make 2 teams. You know, have like a United Minds and then United Minds senior team, or whatever it might be moving forward. But we'll try and keep it as fair as we can moving forward. The United Minds into club games are perfect because you can field like 40, 45 players, and that's a chunk.
That's the whole reason for tonight, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Whereas when you play against another team, you can only get like 22 lads out there, so you're trying to leave lads out and stuff. So I wouldn't want to put a sort of ceiling to it, to be honest. So there's plenty of opportunities and things that we can do, like tournaments and travel the country and go to away days, and maybe even separate into different areas as well.
That's the thing. I think we've had some opportunities have come about, haven't we? Through boys in the group. That's the beauty of it. Is that if you have such a big group that you've got, you know, loads of people know other people, and we can get in, you know, other opportunities as well. So I think that's good. Hopefully moving forward we'll be able to get some bigger games with some, you know, bigger charities as well.
I think
that will help us grow.
The 2 games in April really, nothing. It was slowly growing since January, and then that like Mason game and the Giz game, like back to back in a couple of weeks. That's really like skyrocketed us as a group. Like some of the lads that were involved from that, like wanted to come over to the team. And just I think the awareness as well. It's growing, and obviously what George is now doing with his talks in Portsmouth as well. It's trying to. You want to expand this out, and there's no reason why this can't become a national thing.
Exactly. I think you've just nailed on the head. I think the growth in the group over the last year has been humongous, and I think we've not really done anything to try and do that. It's just happened because
we were doing the same things.
And that's the thing. Like, I think with it, it's just one of them things. It's so, you know, it's so heartfelt that naturally it will just grow and grow and grow. And I think that's what will happen with the football team.
Yeah, so if there's any lads, like we say, you are suffering, you suffer from anxiety, addictions, whatever it might be that is your trigger to mental health, and you've got that stigma that you don't feel you can talk, please just get involved. If you know any of the lads through United Minds, drop us a message, we'll get you involved in the group and we'll get you involved in some games moving forward.